In my entire life, this is probably the most valuable recipe I've ever learned. When I was 12 years old, my father shipped me off to Iraq during the war. Yes, I said it, during the war. But I learned how to make maklouba, my auntie's maklouba. And this is my version of it, guys. There are so many different versions, but it is literally translated to upside down rice. And I only make it for the people I love. So get your lettuce, cucumber, tomato, salt, lemon, and olive oil to make your Arabic salad first. Chop up your tomatoes, your cucumbers, and then your lettuce. You put as much as you like, depending on what you like more. And then you squirt all that lemon all over it. Get your salt and then olive oil. Adjust the flavors according to how you like it, salty or sour, and then mix it up. Keep it in the fridge until it's ready to come out. You want to get all of these ingredients ready for your maklouba. I'll put it in the caption. You want 10 cups of water, and I put about 9 chicken thighs. Now I like thighs with skin on because that you'll see later, trust me. Add 1 large potato and then half a large onion. And guys, this is the secret ingredient, normal basra, which is literally black lime or dried lime. You can find them in Middle Eastern supermarkets. If you cannot be bothered to buy them, just squeeze some lemon in there to give it a nice acidity. And I add about 3 tablespoons of chicken stock, half a tablespoon of cumin powder, half a tablespoon of coriander seed powder, half a tablespoon of garam masala, and a teaspoon of turmeric for color. And this is where we add a dash of pepper. And then you want to add about 2 teaspoons of salt. And you're going to let that sit and simmer in its own spices, and it will just give it a minute. Now, I use about 4 cups of rice, and I use India Gate, great basmati rice. Wash it very well, guys, and let it soak. Now, you're going to cut up your potatoes just like that, and you're going to salt it because you want all that water to come out, and that salt is just going to suck out all of that moisture. And you let it sit for a little while, and this is how you chop up your eggplants. Now again, your vegetables just depend on how much you want. And this is about 2 onions, no salt on it. And then this is about 3 large tomatoes, salted up as well. And look at that. Top up with some salt if you find that you want it saltier. Oh, but it came out perfectly. This is how we're going to start off by frying our onions, guys. And you make sure you add just enough oil. The onions are the easiest to fry at first. So please make sure that once they're brown, you take them out. Make sure to pat dry your potatoes so they're not wet and it doesn't go spat in your face, when you fry. I had to move away a few times. When they're nice and brown, then you go into your eggplant, squeeze it. Make sure all that moisture comes out. Look at that, guys. Because, come on, just squeeze it as hard as you can. Because according to vegans, plants don't have feelings. So you want it to brown just like that. And once you're done, you take them out and you follow it with your tomatoes. The tomatoes are last because they tend to leave a lot of tomatoey juice left in the oil. Okay. And this is how we start to assemble. You want to start off with your onions right at the bottom because I love it to caramelize. And then you follow up with your potatoes. I use about 70% of the potatoes. And then I start constructing with my eggplant until it looks just like that. Followed by your tomato. And then top up the edges with the potato. And this is where you get your rice. It's about 4 cups, like I said. And with these 4 cups of rice, you're going to take 5.5 cups of broth. Yes, that beautiful broth that has been simmering, and then just cover it all over the rice. Please don't pack the rice too much because it won't cook well. And then, guys, you are going to top it up with a little bit more salt because you want it to taste like the Red Sea. And this is how we get it going. Cook it in your rice cooker. Top up your broth with some water. And this is where the magic happens. Remember how I told you the skin is amazing? Yep, because we are going to pan fry it. Cover it up because it got me in the eyeball. And you're going to make sure that it comes out just nice and crispy. Get that broth in a bowl ready for you. And I don't have a big tray, so I just use a baking tray. Look, you do with what you have. And here comes our beautiful flip. Upside down rice. Maklouba. Beautiful. Please, when you have time, try it out. It is very laborious, but I promise you it is completely worth it. I've been eating it for 3 days.